Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I just want to talk about, career decisions and like generally where I am at life with all of these languages I am able to speak, some concerns I have, and maybe if you guys are bored, you could leave me with some advice to consider as well. Yeah, so I know a lot of people will be able to relate to me when I say I don't know what career I want to pursue. And honestly, it's been consuming like a large part of my time lately to think about like how I want to proceed with life. I think the concern mostly revolves around, do I want to pursue something that would make me look cool in the eyes of my family, my peers, or do I want a job that I could pursue that's, true to me, like even if I don't even know what that really means. So this is a thought I had like after I failed one of the scholarships I was applying for this year. So I was originally set on going to South Korea this year to pursue a master's degree in data science. Yeah, data science, like aka the sexiest career of 2022. Yeah. Did I have data science background? Well, now I do, but not during the time that I applied for the scholarship. So for those of you who don't know, I actually majored in civil engineering during my undergraduate years and then pursued a job as a Korean interpreter immediately after graduating. So I gave up the whole civil engineering thing right off the bat. And currently I am actually working as an accountant handling Korean accounts. Like basically it just means I have a job that requires like really high fluency in the Korean language. Yeah, and given my entire background, honestly, and I'm sure you would agree, suddenly applying for a data science degree didn't exactly, make sense. And it made sense that the schools ended up rejecting my application, even if the Korean embassy said like they liked me and recommended me anyway. Like, I mean, why would those schools take someone with super unrelated background to do data science, right? And it made sense to me, so it didn't take me too long to accept the results and move forward. But to prepare myself actually for that master's degree, I was taking a boot camp on data science for about 4 months. And I did it all while working a full time job. And I didn't exactly hate doing data science during those times, but I honestly didn't exactly enjoy it either. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually excelled during the boot camp to the point that, after graduating the boot camp, I was one of those few people who was offered a data science role right off the bat by a company based in the US. There were two of us. And yeah, the head of the company showered me with, like a lot of compliments during our interview, saying that like my personality, leadership, analytic skills, presentation, like he said I was really excellent and that he really wanted me to join the team. And I was so flattered, honestly, that I almost agreed to taking the role and like, leave my current job, but because of some circumstances, I ended up choosing not to. And looking back, do I regret not grabbing the opportunity? Honestly, right now, I don't. But it did make me like, rethink like my decisions in life. You see, like after failing the scholarship, I was like really fixated on gaining experience related to data science and reapply again next year with a stronger data science resume. And the opportunity was so perfect, like especially thinking about how Koreans think so highly of the US. The whole work with that US company was my ticket to finally making it to the scholarship, honestly. But no matter how hard I thought about like my time during the boot camp, there was never really a time that I looked forward to opening my programming notebooks, see my code, and it was like, I mean, it was doable. It wasn't hard, but it was, I don't know, it just didn't feel like something I wanted to keep doing. And when I tried imagining like 2 years of masters doing in-depth research on this field, like literally, my stomach like turned upside down just like by thinking about it. And I mean, okay, machine learning, AI, it's all really fun and interesting, and I do believe I would be able to like do a good job if I gave it my best shot. But you see, I have a lot of experience like self-studying over the past 2 years, and when I was studying languages, like when I studied Japanese or Korean, I could literally feel myself itching to like start opening my books like as soon as I got home from a job. Like I couldn't wait to use like my newly learned phrases on native speakers, and every day was just so exciting that I even only watched TV shows where I could like hear Japanese or Korean only. Whereas when I thought about AI, data science, machine learning, I didn't want to spend my remaining time even trying to learn more about it. Like, there was a clear difference in the feelings I had while learning. And to me, that was like sort of a signal, maybe, that probably data science was not the right path for me. But then again, if it isn't, what is the right path? Like, honestly, I want to do a career where I could use both my Japanese and Korean, but I don't see a career apart from being like a translator or interpreter. And to be frank, that wasn't really fun either. Like, I could make a whole separate video about explaining this whole thing, but essentially, as a translator, you're a robot with your own brain. You just deliver without your own brain. Yeah. So you just deliver the message as you receive it. You can't share your opinions or whatnot. And I don't know, that wasn't a role I wanted to have either. Like, I mean, I know I have a brain and a pretty decent one at that. So why do I have to be so restrained with my thoughts? So this whole thought process I have brought me into my present dilemma. And quite honestly, I'm not really sure how to proceed. Right now, I'm getting a lot of offers to do translation gigs, like interpreter gigs again. And while I didn't want to do it, I decided to give it another go to see if maybe like I could get a different impression of the career as a whole. Who knows? Like maybe if I started doing it again, I could find it fun, probably different to my initial impression. And yeah, also thanks to one of my Japanese teachers, I learned about an opportunity to become a translator on a cruise ship. So you don't get paid for it. It's like basically a volunteer work, but you're gonna be essentially like you're gonna get to ride the boat and travel the world for 4 months while being a translator, not paying for any fees. Yeah, it sounded pretty cool. So I'm currently applying for it, and I'm hoping it goes well. But if it doesn't, and I'm not really confident it'll go well either, so maybe it just means it's not the right time for me yet. I don't know. In the end, I just feel like I want to make use of my languages, but I don't want a job that's too serious. But I also don't want a job that's too robotic. And I know it's all very, very confusing. And I know that I'm going to have to compromise one of these conditions to be able to like earn money. And I mean, that's life. But then again, what if I don't have to? Like this whole translator thing even got me thinking. What if I went to a translator school? Because I actually am just doing translations like by myself. Nobody has ever taught me like how to do it, and I'm basically just winging everything. I mean, thankfully nobody has ever cursed at me yet. I don't know, maybe if I attended like a translator school I could like gain more confidence to do this whole career as a profession. And maybe get more interesting opportunities. I don't know yet. And there's a lot on my mind. I just want to share that over on this channel because like I don't know, why not, right? But okay, if you ask me if there is one job I really really want to try to do, I want to be an entertainer. Yeah, a star. Like basically I want to be on TV, I want to be on magazines, I want to be out there talking and showing off my character in my four languages. But how feasible is that even? I mean, I guess that's why I'm trying to like do YouTube in the first place. In any case, right now I'm just planning to try a lot of various things and see where it goes because you'll never know what things can lead to. And yeah. What about you guys? What did you guys do when you had like to think of the careers you wanted to pursue? Did you ever get like to achieve the ideal career you had in mind, or did you have to give up? What did you have to give up to pursue the career you wanted? Like, was there a condition you had to eventually tell yourself, no, I can do without this one? Like, I'd be very happy to hear from you guys, even if you probably wouldn't have even made it to this part of the video. And yeah, if you did, well, let me know and let's discuss. If you like this video, again, please let me know. Or if you have a type of content you want me to make a video on, I would love to hear more from you. So yeah, that's all, and I'll see you in the next one.